Hey everyone, my name is James. I'm a professional CSGO player, and I just have a few ideas and a few unique ideas that I haven't seen many people talk about. And I was literally in the car driving home, and I was like, I should just make a video about this. So I literally rushed to the store, bought the camera that you're looking through right now, and just thought, why not record a video? I have a few things to talk about. Might be interesting. A lot of these things I do, and I haven't really talked about much, but this helped me a lot, kind of surpassing other people. A lot of people are just doing kind of really basic, kind of simple stuff. I'm kind of thinking a little bit more about the process of warming up and practicing. Um, so, some of these things might be simple, but some people it might be helpful. And then there's also some more like interesting kind of things that you definitely haven't heard before. So I'll try to get through it pretty quick. So, first thing is when you're warming up, a lot of people are just kind of shooting like this. I think a good way of doing it is practicing your strafing, so connecting your left and your right hand. And it's kind of this kind of thing. So what you do is see this circle, you go into aimbots, you lock off these three, just hop into aimbots, and you just do a circle like this. So you're going like this. So you can obviously start with standing, but you go like this, and this might be a bit advanced for some people, but let's kind of just do this. So what I'm doing here is I'm clicking AD and SW, and I'm just practicing going back and then stopping, like this. Just as simple, and I'm just going in circles. So I do a few circles of that, and then I come back this way and do a few circles of that, and that just connects my left and right arm. It's super simple. If you take anything out of this video, just do that every day. It's super easy. It'll help you a lot. Another thing to practice, which is really good, is strafing like this. So you come kind of out with the bots, and you strafe, counter strafe, and shoot. So just like this. Just kind of this really simple. Just this. I'm holding A and then I'm clicking D, shooting. Super easy. And what you can do, you can progress from that. Is you run like this, strafe flick like this, and you kind of aim in a weird spot and flick to where they are. So it gets a good feeling in the computer. Sometimes you're on different PCs. If you're at LAN or whatever, you kind of just do this to start. This is a good feeling. So I do the circles. I do this. Super simple. This is a good warm-up / practice routine. You can use it both ways. So when you get into aimbots, don't just sit there and shoot bots like a bot. Run around. Try these things. See if they work. They worked for me. They helped me a lot. When I started doing these things and thinking about how I'm warming up, it helped a lot. So I recommend it. So stick to something you can do consistently. So focus on an amount of bots that you want to do every day. Before, I've set really crazy goals of like 2 hours of bots every day, and I did it for like a week, and I was like, my hand's like gonna fall off. So do something that you can do every day and actually have a schedule. So actually have like a certain amount of bots, a certain amount of time, because this is what traditional kind of sports have, and I don't know why people wouldn't do it in CS. If you want to speed up your kind of growth to get a bit better. These things are kind of simple, but we'll go into a few more things. Another thing to do is have a notebook next to you like this. Just have this. I know it has nothing on it, but it usually does. You put it next to you, or you can have a notes page in your shift tab on CS, and just write down things. Like this can be actually things in your team. So if you're in a team, write down the things that's happening in your team. For example, something might happen, a certain player might do something, write it down on this round. But we can actually use it for as well. If you notice something that's happening in the game that you're really bad at, sometimes it'll just kind of be, your brain will just wash out of your head. You'll miss a spray, whatever. You'll notice you counter strafe, your like left flicks are missing like this, and your right flicks are usually hitting. Left flicks aren't feeling as good. So write that down. Another good way of improving is look at your favorite kind of players and how they move. So watch a demo. There's a video that I'll link below about James. It's English subtitles would be fine. He speaks Russian. So just watch that video. But the basis of it is you watch how the guy actually moves. So Nico, for example, when he's behind a wall, and it's kind of like this. Instead of aiming like this, he'll do this thing, and he'll just do this. So there's an example of him with a P250, and he's just like this. Crouch. He's pre-aiming here. He doesn't even have to move his mouse. It's like, this is the movement. So just really watch how they're doing it and practice those things. Even in bots, just practice that. Imagine there's a guy there. Practice that. Like that's gonna improve you so much if you want to get out of like lower ranks or even in higher ranks. Another small tip, I'll be quick, is DM and aim bots in between games. Don't watch YouTube or something. I know in the past I had a friend who had really, really good aim, and I always asked him like, how did he do it? And he used to just DM and aim bots constantly in between games, in between matches. He would just keep doing this, and he had some of the best aim I've ever seen. So I'd recommend that. Try that. Another thing to do is visualize when you're in aimbots. Like, it's not that you're shooting bots, that you're shooting enemies, that you're actually in a game. And this might sound a bit weird, but it actually does work. You visualize that you're actually in the game, and these people are actually shooting you. Because sometimes you can be in bots and you can just farm people like this, and then you get into the game and you're spraying like this. So really imagine, even close your eyes, open your eyes, imagine someone's just popped out. Like, I do all this kind of weird stuff that gets you into the mindset of the game and not into the mindset of warming up, because sometimes your brain can separate warming up from actually playing. I hope this gives some value. I just thought I'd hop on and make a video. Hope this helped a little bit. You can add a few of these things. Maybe they'll help, maybe they won't. That helps me. And so yeah, thanks for watching.